simple story and very simple and very interesting story. Okay, something which happens to which can happen to anyone, and like so simplicity. And the main purpose is that you read it and you understand it, and then you know the meaning of all the phrases which have been used, so that and then the most important thing is that you will create a story, okay, using those same phrases, or you can change and would obviously change the characters, or you can change the ending, or you can change the beginning, whatever you want, but you can create a small story and then read it out in the class, okay, using the same phrases, or you can use other phrases also. If you want to use your own, that's okay. So that is what we are going to do. That will be the most important thing which we are doing. So it's like reading, understanding, comprehending. That means reading, comprehending, then writing down, using new words to write down the meaning, then coming on the mic and speaking, and then creating. So you're doing so many things in one simple thing, so many tasks, okay, which is very important for learning English. So you can start reading and writing the first one, okay. I'll just write down the first one. Just for kids. Okay. So read out and then tell me what does it mean. Write down the answer and tell me what does it mean. Read the story, write the answer for just for kids and let me know what it is. Quick. No time wasting. When you will read it, you will understand it yourself. Okay? Come on. You should not take more than 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, I can see a hand raised. Padma Shri, very good. Why are you putting your head down? Okay, you can come. That girl who raised her hand, yes, come out. Come out. Ajo, beta. Why? What happened? Why now negative? Nobody is judging you. What do you think is the answer for this? Just for kids. What does it mean? Anyone else would like to try? Someone shied out. Okay? Someone just shied out, wanted to answer, decided otherwise. Who will come out with this answer? Very good. Padma Shri, I can see a hand raised. First bench, please come out.
Just for fun.
Very good. Just for fun. Okay, just for kids is just for fun or entertainment. Okay, something you do, something which is not planned, something you will do unplanned. So I just did it for kicks. Okay, spontaneously. Okay, something spontaneous. Spontaneous means usi time socha chalo. Then you want to make अपने friend के साथ मस्ती करनी है. Something you want to do. So impulsively, very impulsively. That moment decision. Okay, abhi karna hai, like So that is just for kids. Something just for fun, just some entertainment, impulsively. Please write down. Okay, because you're going to use this in future. When you're talking to someone, you will like, okay, I did this just for fun. I did this just for kids. So this is how you'll start speaking more like a native. We all in Punjab, English being our second language, it's not our mother tongue. So we learn it in a manner. Okay, next. Next one is toss one in the air. Toss one in the air. What is toss? What is toss? Very good. Padma Bhushan. What is toss? I saw a boy raise his hand. Toss.
मैम ऊपर फेंकना
Yes. So how will you say it in English? How will you say? Throw in the air. Okay? Throw in the air. Throw something. Okay? Throw it in the air. Toss it in the air means throw. Toss मतलब धीर ऐसे नहीं बहुत जोर से नहीं फेंकना. Like if you put something in the air with force, then it is throw. Okay? But when you do toss मतलब ऐसे हल्का सा. Like you just halka sa usko toss. Like sometimes when you come from school, you toss your bag, but after usko you put it in the first chair or the sofa that comes. Then you can remove your tie and toss it. You sometimes children do that, or you toss your shoes. You quickly want to sit down, so you will toss your shoes. So quickly. It's not always in the air, but mainly if it is toss it in the air means throw it in the air. Throw. Gently, not by force. Gently in the air. Okay? So, क्या होगा?
No, मेरे पास तो ठीक है तो ओरिएंटेशन से कोई बात नहीं आप लिखें क्या
Can you this
no you can carry on
is my smart board in the right direction? Because I can for me it is like now not tilted, but it is like
no,
horizontal instead of being vertical.
no it's
So
it's okay
how's it with you?
नहीं हमारे पास ठीक है
आपके पास ठीक आ रहा है?
हाँ ठीक है
Okay.
otherwise they would have
So let me continue like this only. But for me, you people have become like horizontal. Okay? Yeah. So each class is horizontally. Like I'll find it a little difficult to identify students who want to answer. Otherwise, it's okay for me. Okay, continue reading. Continue reading. Now see the next one is an accomplished chef. An accomplished has just been combined together. So an is separated from accomplished. Okay. So this is basically not together. And this is chef. Okay. So this is how it should be. An is separate from accomplished. So what do you mean by accomplished chef? Who will come and answer me? Accomplished chef. Anyone who wants to come and answer, you can come and answer, because right now we are going through a little technical snag. So, but I'm sure you people are fine with it. So you can come. Okay. As I told you earlier, our screen is now horizontal. So for me, it's a little tough. Anyone who wants to answer? Yes. Anyone who would like to answer this? Accomplished chef. What does accomplished means?
It's okay at the end.
Professional.
Yes, please come forward. Come forward. Accomplished chef means? Yes, I can see a hand raised in.
Professional.
What? Can you repeat, beta?
Professional.
Yes, professional. Professional. Okay, so you have to say professional, a professional chef or a skilled chef, one who knows the art of culinary arts. You know, cooking को जो हमारा सारा जो cooking होती है उसको culinary बोलते हैं, culinary skills. CULINARY, culinary skills. So culinary art. Okay, someone who's really, you must have watched like Master Chef देखते होगे आप. And so you must know, like, you know, what is like professionally a professional person. So it is like accomplished का मतलब ही होता है like it's very skilled, proficient, someone who's very good at something. So very good. We can write in easy language, very good, highly skilled. So accomplished chef, very good, highly skilled, proficient. All these words can be used. Continue. Now next one. Don't you like the story? So simple and so cute. How many of you have liked the story? How many of you? Like it's a very simple, yeah, I know. I can see like, you know, this very simple and very understandable, easily understood and very nice. Okay. So she threw it up, but instead of landing in the plate, landing in the plate. Now we will write here, landing in the plate. What do you mean by landing? Landing. What does it mean? Yes, I can see again in Padma Shri that boy is sitting in the front. He's raised his hand. Aja. And there is a boy in Padma Bhushan. He also has raised his hand. In Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan, dono aja. Dono aja. First, the boy from Padma Bhushan will give us the answer. Then the boy from Padma Shri. Okay, tell me.
Ma'am, उत्तर ma'am falling in the plate.
Yes. Instead of coming or falling in the plate, it did not. Okay. What is the other boy trying to tell? In other words? Yes.
Same.
Same. Okay. So now I'll just give you a little reference. You know, when the plane is coming down, when the plane is coming down, we say the plane is landing. So anything which is up in the air, when it comes down, landed on earth, landed in water, landed in the plate, landed here. Birds also, like, you know, they will sometimes they'll come and then they will swoop down and like, you know, so it is like landing is something you throw in the air and when you put it down. Now there is one more landing also, okay? Whenever there are staircase or steps, staircase, जितनी भी सीढ़ियां घर के अंदर है उनको हम stairs बोलते हैं. Or inside the mall, inside the movie theater, there are stairs. All this सीढ़ियां जो बाहर होती हैं, they are steps. Okay, so this is a major difference. They are steps and they are stairs. Okay, now whenever you walk a flight of stairs, मतलब जो जितनी सीढ़ियां होती हैं, you go and then there is a plain area where you come, and then again the steps staircase starts. So that plain area is called landing. Okay, so you go up, then at the landing, and then you go up again. Okay, so this is how that is also called landing. That's another way, like meaning. So, but here the landing is to fall, to come, not fall, but to gently come and sit there. Okay, so the bird landed on my head. Okay, or something you threw in the air and it landed on my foot, something like that. So here what it will be, the act of coming down onto the plate. So landing in the act of coming down into the plate. So it did not come down into the plate, but what happened? Shot out of the window. shot out of the window. What does shot out of the window means? I hope you have written this so that I can erase this. I'm erasing this, okay? So that I can use it for the next one. Okay. Okay. So now next one is shot out of the window. Shot out of the window. So what does shot here means? हमें तो पता है shots होते हैं like yes. The same boy in Padma Bhushan, last bench. आ जाओ. Come. Any other child who wants to answer this? Shot here means what? We have.
मैं बाहर जाना मैं went out.
Yes, it flew out of the window. Okay, so it means it shot out of the window means it went out of the window. Went, or flew out of the window. Rest is the same. So shot here means it went out of the window or it just flew. उसने flip किया and then it just went out of the window. Okay. Now, who will answer the next one? Sweep it up and bolt. Sweep. I can see hands raised. Sweep it up and bolt. What does it mean? What does it mean? Sweep. Sweep का मतलब normally क्या होता है? What does sweep means? When you ऐसे झाड़ू लगाते हो, that is also called sweeping. Sweeping means to gather something. So what does sweep means here? Anyone who will answer because of तुम्हारा मैंने बताया ना because of the some technical the whole screen has tilted. Again, Padma Bhushan, I can see a hand raised. Ajay. Okay, even in which class is this? Padma Shri. There is a girl.
मैं clean and run.
What?
मैं clean and run.
Could you please be more clear because I am unable to put together.
मैं clean and run.
Yes. Okay. Grab. You grab something. कोई चीज ऐसे like something is coming out and you just grab. So that is how you grab. So here you can say grab. Grab. Okay. Or just gather. Gather. तो यहाँ पे sweep क्या मतलब है? To grab or to gather it up and bolt. Bolt का मतलब क्या? What does bolt means here? What does bolt means here? Who will answer that girl? Yes, Aja beta. Or is it a boy? Sorry. Come. Yes, because for me it's getting a little tough. You all are tilted like this. सब ऐसे बैठे हुए हो. उल्टे. Yes. Bolt.
मैम eat.
Eat. Bolt का मतलब क्या होता है?
मैम run.
I will
Run.
I'm doing an action. What is bolt means?
Run.
Run. It's run very fast. She bolted from the place. Like, गायब हो जाना 1 second में. Like, so run very fast. Run very fast. Okay? She bolted. And he bolted from the place. Within the blink of an eye. Within the blink. Okay? She bolted from the place. As soon as she saw me, she bolted. Like ran away very fast. Okay? Now, the dog sprinted to the far end. The dog sprinted. S-P-R-I-N-T-E-D. Sprinted to the far end. And here I want two meanings, far end and sprinted. What does sprinted means? ये तो context clue से ही समझ आ जाएंगे. I can see in शौर्य चक्र. I can see hands raised. आ जाओ बेटा. आओ. जल्दी से आओ. There was two children who had raised their hands, which I could see. One was sitting in the last bench and one boy who came forward. So what is it? Sprint. Yes. बोलो किससे बोलो बच्चे? Run fast. See, we have sprinters. Okay, sprinters are short distance runners, like sprinters. बहुत तेज दौड़ना. So he sprinted is again like very fast running. And so this is again run very fast. I hope you people are writing these answers because you're going to create a story or you're going to write a story about 40 to 50 words, a short one, and you will use some of these, or you can use, if you want to use your own, some, you can use that. But I would definitely want you to use at least two of these, at least two or three of these. Okay? And think about it. It's going to be fun. In the next class, you can read out loud your stories, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. So sprinted is ran very fast, and far end. Far end का क्या मतलब है? When you are in any place, okay, कोई भी जगह पे आप हो, आप जहाँ बैठे हो वहां से जो सबसे दूर वाला कोना है, that is your far end. Okay, so the dog sprinted to the far end, went to the far end. Okay, the very distant corner. What does it mean? The extreme end, the farthest end. Okay, extreme end. Wherever you are, if you're in a playground and from wherever you are standing, वहां से सबसे दूर वाला जो end है, कोना है, that is the farthest end. Okay. If you are in a classroom, wherever you're sitting, the farthest, जो आपसे सबसे दूर है, that is your far end. So the far end of the room for you. Okay, so the dog ran to the far end of the garden. It went right to the far end. Why do you think the dog went to the far end of the garden? क्या हो गया? He had grabbed the paratha, but why did he go to the far end? Anyone? Any guesses? Nothing is wrong. No answer is wrong. Just want you to come and talk, share. Who will come here and tell me? Why is everyone handing out books? I don't understand. In one of the classrooms. Okay. So now, where grandma was feeding breadcrumbs to her feathered friends. What does it mean? Breadcrumbs to her feathered friends. Anyone who wants to answer this? Breadcrumbs to her feathered friends. Who will answer? What are breadcrumbs? What are breadcrumbs? Who will tell me? I'm sure you know this. Who will tell me? Yes, I can see a hand raised in, what is this? Padma Bhushan again. What about Paramveer Chakra? Okay, I can see a hand raised in Magsese. Please come forward, that girl. She knows. Sitting in the first bench. What are breadcrumbs?
And small pieces of bread.
Yes, very small pieces of bread. But normally what you do is you make breadcrumbs from stale bread. जो बासी bread होती है ना, it becomes hard. Then you crush it and you make small. And basically these breadcrumbs are used as binding. आपने कोई टिक्की बनानी है, कोई कटलेट बनाना है, so it will be used as binding or it will be used as crispers. Like you can coat the particular thing before frying, and then it can bring the crunch. So it brings the crunch. So it is that. Yes. So next is feathered friends. Who are feathered friends? Who are feathered friends? Anyone would like to come and answer this? Yes, I can see a hand. It's a little tough for me. Yes, I can see a hand raised in Shaurya Chakra again. Ajo, come. Who are feathered friends? Who?
The birds.
Very good. Birds, your feathered friends. Okay, so the birds. See, what a nice way of saying. Instead of saying feeding the birds, it would have been like a very normal thing. But when you say feathered friends, it becomes more interesting. Okay. She laughed heartily. What does laughed heartily means? This is the last one I'm going to do. Next one you can do it yourself. Because heartily. What does laughed heartily means? She laughed heartily at the joke. Okay? Everyone in the room laughed heartily. Yes. Okay. Padma Shri, you can come. Yes.
Laugh.
Yes. जैसे हम लोग ना बड़े
I'm laughing badly.
yes. When you laugh like laugh like a loudly and very happy, you are very with lot of happiness. That is laughing heartily. Okay, last one. Straight onto. What does straight onto means? Straight onto her plate. Yes, you can come again. This girl from Padma Shri, this boy from Padma. Yes, you can come. That boy from Padma Shri, you can come. And there was this boy from Padma Bhushan. हाँ, आजा बेटा. Straight onto.
And see the plate के ऊपर.
Yes, it is like carefully, like straight. It came onto the plate. Plate के ऊपर आ गया. Yes, you have understood. But I want you people to write a short story, which I'm really looking forward to. I want to see your creativity, everybody's. And in this way, we will be learning a little bit of writing practice. हो जाएगी हमारी creativity आ जाएगी, and it will be a lot of fun when we read each other's stories. So have a good day. We end the class right here. I hope you enjoyed the class. I loved it. Okay. And keep reading stories, keep reading books. Enjoy yourself. Okay. I don't know what to do with this one because completely tilted. Okay. Thank you, beta. Thank you very much. Class taking you. I don't know how you're going to do it.
प्लस टिल्ट ऐसे कैसे हो गया कैमरा?
मैंने तो कुछ नहीं किया. हाँ जी आदि. अरे हमारे यहाँ नहीं, मैं अभी आ रही हूँ because I just finished the class. Okay. Yeah.